Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I'm not showing live. Oh, there it is. Let's see now. Okay. Hello, hello, and welcome. All righty.
Hello, hello, and welcome. Alrighty.
I started a little early. I got on here at 6:30. I know it's going to be 7. I was thinking I had some questions that they wanted me to show them, demonstrate, and it was basically for the Q&A. So since I'm doing it every day, Monday through Friday, I said that I would, whoever came early, and I could do some demonstrations with if they had questions, and then at 7 o'clock we go into the Q&A. Hello, hello. Hey, Mike, how you doing, Mike? Glad to see everybody coming on. Good, good. Glad to hear it, bro. You seen they putting that 8-8 back prayer on that mic? I was looking at that. You still playing the eights? I bet you did, Mike. Well, you know I'm playing that 7-8-8, so hey, they do what they do, bro. They do what they do. Just gotta hang in there. You'll be all right. Oh, you got off? Okay, I hear you, Mike. You know, like I say, lower average, bro. I'll wait till the end of the because they'll play all around them eights to the end of the year, like they did them zeros. Because I sure thought them zeros would come by June, man. But I didn't play them. You know, I played them a couple of days. Oh, you caught? Oh, good, good. Okay, good for you. You use the system to catch it. I haven't tracked anything midday. I still got to look at them. Hello, Miss David Davis. Hello. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you, Mike. Straight back. That's a good deal, Mike. Great. Great for you. Good. Glad to hear. I don't even know what came midday. I don't think I looked to see what came midday. So like I was saying, everybody came on like at 6:30. If I'm starting early, if somebody wanted, I know they wanted me to explain how I was doing the trap on doubles, and I wasn't prepared for that. So I think I'll start at 6:30, and anybody need me to demonstrate something for them from 6:30 to 7, I can do that, and then at 7 go into the Q&A for everybody else, and I think that'll work to help everybody come along. But like I said, once I show you pretty much, if you know it about, you got, oh, that's 703. Okay, I think I did see that. The 703. All right, good. Are you ain't retired yet? I heard you, Mike. You get there. You probably ain't gonna want to retire when it comes time to retire, man. Shoot, that time goes so fast, you'd be like, wow. I just retired from my job because it was, I don't know, I didn't want to die on the job. My job was too easy. Okay, if you say so, Mike. 43. All right, that ain't too bad, but it goes faster than you think, bro. It goes faster than you think. Believe me. My little job, I could just sit there. I worked harder at home cleaning up than I did on my job. So, but I just say, hey, man, you don't want to die on the job. That's a fun thing, though. I think yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't want to die on that thing. But I did see an older guy when I was a kid working in the movie theater. He was the maintenance man, and he's an older guy. And I went to the back to do something back there, and he had fell off a ladder and passed away, man. I said, oh, man. And everybody kept asking me, Terry, when you going to retire? Because I retired just last year. I said, I ain't doing that. I don't retire far. And then this finally hit me and said, man, you don't want to do like that old man. You better get up on out of here. And I could. So, I've been blessed. So I said, yeah. But, I had good people I was working for, too. So I wasn't in no rush. But the only thing I like about retirement now is my time is my time. I get to do what I want with it, I ain't got to do nothing but what I want to do. But I did get tired of running from the front door, looking out the front door, and running to the back door, looking out the back door, running to the front door, looking out the back door. I say, okay, I got to find something to do up in this camp. I still volunteer around the neighborhood and stuff. So that occupied a lot of my time. And in church, the normal routine stuff, keep you busy. Oh, I hear you, Mike. But you'll be okay, man. It all works out in the end somehow. Believe me. Just, do the right things, do what you need to do. You'll figure out that it worked out almost the way for you, the way it's supposed to. Yeah, but you will. Long as you enjoy what you're doing, and ain't a lot of friction and things like that. If you liking what you're doing. 20 years, yeah. Same here. I worked a long time. Some jobs, but I always was in pretty much in management, so I didn't have a lot of pressure on the job too much. And then I was able to hire my own people, got to hire people that I liked working with, and they liked me. So then when I retired, I was basically like my own boss because didn't nobody bother me. So it was pretty neat. like I said, tracking our own numbers is the best way to go, especially with the picture at a glance system. Because even when you win, and if you don't know what's going on with those numbers, you don't know where to go to get your next numbers, and how you fell off your numbers and how the numbers actually fail. And the system is easy. You can learn it in 30 minutes or so. And like I say, I've been watching a lot of and I used to do the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the flips, the grids, the mirrors, and everybody had their own system and strategy, and they would confuse me. Some people would call flips mirrors. Like I started when I first started the YouTube channel, I thought flips and mirrors was the same thing, and I was totally wrong. And I had to look at everything and realize that flips and mirror were different. So I had to show everybody everything that I thought I knew. So far, I think I got it together. Yeah. Hello, shining bright. I don't know now. How do you do the workout to get the number? I kind of understand the system. I don't know how to see what I need to see to get the number. You talking about the next day? That you think will come the next day? All right. The system works off the law average. What we're doing with the 22 columns of Shining Bright. Did you do the 22 columns and the 1-1 rundown? Have you made that? Still using the 317, 123, and the 111 to look at the numbers in the system. What you think about that? I sometimes use the 111 and the 123. The 317 basically might gives you, it mirrors those numbers. That's all it does. Basically does what the 111 does for you, but they're not in numerical order. If you look at that 317, all it does is mirror the numbers. Okay, so Shining Bright, once you do the 1-1 rundown on them, you're working by law average. You're checking those numbers off. Now I don't know if it's your first time on here with me. You go back from December back to January of 2022. See what numbers are left, and you highlight the numbers that are left and transfer them over to the new 2023 columns. And then once you do that, that gives you an idea of what numbers are played, because you working off the law average, and those numbers are going to rotate. Okay, yeah, this is your first time. Okay, thanks. And those numbers are going to rotate. All right. All the straights going to rotate 6 different ways. The doubles 3 different ways, and the triples only come one way. So basically, what we do is work off the law average, the numbers that haven't failed, and you'll start seeing the numbers, the ones that haven't failed. And I make those my daily carry numbers. And you only need probably years back data on the 1-1 rundown. Oh, okay. All right, Scott. Yeah. Yeah. Good, good. You did the front pairs and back pairs. Good. So those are what you'll be looking at. Because like I said, 24 back pair here hasn't failed in Missouri yet. And I'm looking at it hot to do a rundown from 0 to 9 on the front end of it. And like the A8 hadn't failed last year, and it came in December with the 888s. And it just failed today on the back end as 188. So on average, those fronts and backs like that out of the year on the rundown, yes, that's what you do, Shining Shining bright. Yep. You're welcome. Shining bright. You got a book. If you do the 1-1 rundown, you said this your first time. I don't know if you got a pencil or you can write this down. This is a book that you can get. It's called it's a green book. It'll do the 1-1 rundown on any number that come in that plays, and you can find the base number in that rundown. All right. I'm gonna give you the phone number of the book. It's 1-800-811-2151. All right. 1-800-811-2151. And the book is Proof Hits, PROF, which stands for professor, and it's HITS, HITTS. And it's called Ready Reference Rundown and Workout Sheet. Okay? And what it does all 1,000 rundowns, but it does the minus the ones, but with picture at a glance, we plus the ones to put everything in numerical order. They just did the numbers in reverse of what we do. You'll kind of see it if you understand the 1-1 rundown pretty well. And you won't have to physically do the 1-1 rundown on all those numbers that come in while you tracking them. You're welcome. Okay, yeah. Get this book. Let's see if you can see it. Get this book. It's good. You'll find the base number in the rundown, and you'll just go to the column, like 678. Is in column 1 under 012, and when you do the rundown, you'll see that 012 on any consecutive number, but it might not be as 012. It could be 201, depending on how that consecutive number falls. All right, depending on how that consecutive number falls, but it still would be under column 1, and you just check that number off, and it's same thing for the rest of the columns. I hope I'm making that clear for you to understand. Yeah, it does, Mike. That's the same thing I do. Yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah. But like I say, I got my everyday carries and what I'm playing right now, so I'm staying steady. But yeah, I'd go back on that 24 back pair and see the last time, whatever, like 02 fell, and see how long ago it's been since it fell, and match it up with the oath and play the 024. Thank you, Shining Bright. I'm glad it was clear. Yeah, you said it right from what I'm looking at it. From what I'm looking at, Mike, you said it right. Yeah. Yeah. So, Shining Bright, how much of the chart did you put together? You had the front pairs and back pairs also? I'm looking at my laptop, because every time you all put something up there, it disappears on my phone. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Yep, that's right. Mike, that's right. Yeah, like I said, that 317, somebody mentioned that 317, so I did a rundown with that 317. And it basically is a short version of the 1-1 rundown on what I do already. If you just look at it, it shows you the mirror, all the numbers. I say, oh, that's all that does. But you still can't see the whole thing with that 317. And I don't know, the 1-2-3, I kind of like it just to bounce off the 1-1 rundown. But normally what I do, like I say, I got about, well, data back to 2015. I'll see if I do a number like that. I do that 1-2-3 rundown. I'll go back and see how many times that number hit straight off that year, and it's normally about 3 or 4 times out of those 10 numbers. That's what I'm saying. If you got 10 numbers on average that you play 365 days out of the year, you're gonna only hit about 4 of them exact. That's why you got to be able to track the systems. I hear you, bro. I hear you, Mike. Yeah, you'll master it. Your skill set will get better. Yeah, your skill set will get better, and it help you manage your money better too, because you won't be chasing all them different numbers because you didn't know why you was playing them in the first place. Like I said, the tic-tac-toes and all them, they don't show you them numbers, all the numbers. You're still looking at the trees. Oh, it came out 168 did too? Yeah, they cross paths. There's only 1,000 numbers. They're gonna cross paths. There's only 1,000 numbers. You got 50 states. You got, how many draws? But that don't mean that they're gonna rotate the same all year. On that 168 shining bright, you got to know what the numbers are actually doing, and you'll see it tracking them. Especially, the pairs and single numbers. And you can do it with, the picture at a glance. I imagine it was kind of difficult before, but once I put this system, this sheet together, I realized people could see it. Oh, y'all have 2 draws, midday and evening? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, y'all have 2 draws. In New York, y'all have 2? That was New York, you said? Yeah, man, that would drive. I still wouldn't play, but the most would be 2. And it'd either be, if I wanted to play track a midday and track an evening, or just track both of the evenings. But I wouldn't, here when I was playing midday and evening, I was burning a lot of money. Okay, New York. Okay, I was burning a lot. I know Texas got two midday and 2 evening draws also. But I just, no, man. But I would do just and you track them separate. If you're doing sheets, track midday from midday and evening from evening, because they're gonna rotate totally different. They're gonna cross paths, like I say, but they're not gonna rotate the same. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Mike, I see what you said. Hey, Suna, what's going on? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, they switched they midday time and they switched that midday time and threw you off. Okay, all right, I got you. Good, glad to hear it, Suna. Glad a lot of us might not know, but I think a lot of us more blessed than we know. But yeah, but I wouldn't do anything different if Missouri decided to do another midday and another evening. I'd probably stick with just like I say. I when the end of the year in, I'll go back to midday and run through my tracking system and see if anything sticks out that I just can't pass up, and I know pretty much a come and make that a daily carry, and it ain't gonna be too much of a daily carry on midday, and just wait for it to hit. But I don't I do track. I do that, but most of my focus is on evening. Oh, they changed their time when COVID hit, huh? Yeah, a lot of things changed with that COVID. But that don't do nothing to the numbers, I don't think, too much. If you're tracking the actual numbers. Just like you see, that AA came back. You see that 28 hit on that front pair right from year to year. It didn't change nothing the way it was rotating. Who, New York and Missouri, you mean? Would run similar numbers? Yeah, they got you. They probably will if they having four draws. They probably run similar numbers with a lot of folks four draws. I hear you, Mike. Yeah, yeah, they probably four draws. They run something up similar with a whole bunch of people, plus they self. Oh, I think I was listening to somebody say those quad eights came out on the third. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know how often quads come out in come out a year. I haven't tracked quads. I mean, on average, only three triples come out on a year. Out a year, Shining Bright comes out a year on average, uh, midday or evening on your draws. And like I said, we only had three this year on evenings, and the year before we only had two. That's why I say I don't do triples to the end of the year, and where it makes sense to triple. Yeah, yeah. Now I bet you if you went back, if they got a tracking method, and you check them quad eights and see the last time they came out. Yeah, that 188. Yeah, that 188. We ran that last night. I put some. I put data up on my page on my channel, Mike, for that 188. The last time it hit I showed the AA front and AA back. If you go look at it, so just in case people want to see what the data look like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hasn't hit in years. Like I say, I'm carrying three numbers that I didn't know. I didn't even know it could go that long. Ain't hit in 15 years. Pick three number of Shining Bright. That's wild. I'm like, when I seen that, I thought I added wrong or missed a number, and I had to retract 15 years on pick three number. Right. Okay. See, I knew I see him tracking it. Oh, okay. Yeah, eight. I bet them quads don't hit that regular. Out of 10,000 numbers, man. But with pick three, I just says 1,000 numbers. It's got to be some type of way to track them and be comfortable with knowing what they're doing, where you could possibly hit. And when I started that, I used the law of average on it. Oh, well, no, I wasn't on it for 15 years, Mike. I just picked it up last year. I just found out last year about it. No, Lord, I wouldn't be on that thing 15 years neither. I'd have to be. Yeah. I have my, but it would. I just picked them up, Mike. I didn't pick no. I wouldn't been on it no 15 years. I give it a little bit. I'm pretty sure, and if they don't come this year, I know something got to be wacky here. Ain't no way to where it's gonna be no 17 years for no 15. Don't pick three numbers. We gotta have to see something about that one. No, they came close. They came close. You know, no, them numbers shouldn't be falling like that. I don't think, but we'll see. You said something already like it. Okay. Oh, you still say 15? Yeah, it probably is, Mike. But we gonna see, ain't we? I'm gonna see this year for sure. This year, if it don't come, I'm like, okay, maybe it ain't meant to be. Some things just ain't meant to be, man. You know what? Some things just ain't meant to be, man. Maybe this is it. You learn that. You learn some things. That's why you don't trip about a lot of stuff when you get my age, man. You just say, just some things just ain't meant to be. Shoot. All right, good, Sona. Soon I see you have to check nobody lately. I don't know what they doing. I guess they're getting used to me. You hear me, Sona? I hear you. I appreciate you, Sona. I really do. You and Terry TV looking out for me, don't y'all? Yeah. Ever since I started this channel. Yeah. But like I was saying, I'm probably start at 6:30, a little early for people that need me to do some demonstration for them, and then 7 start the Q&A, because I don't want nobody to not come on and not get what they want out of the live, you know. So I'd start a little early for them and everybody else. That's 7 and 7. We start the Q&A, and then go from there, and that gives everybody a chance to feel like they're part of the live. That's what I'm doing. You know, try to make it work for everybody. Still a little early. Yeah. Let's see, Mike. I heard that. All right, Mike. That ain't right to hold that number like that. You know that's right, Mike. That I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. But that's why you got to track them, man. I don't know what I like I said, I still think it didn't fall last year, so something's up. I'm gonna see this year. And after that, hey, if it come, it won't be close. I caught it. That's right. Good. How you doing, Ella Wika? How you doing? Glad to have you. Good evening. I don't know. I've been looking at YouTube too, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm the first that's going live with Pick Three or what, but I don't know. I just don't see nobody else doing it. I think everybody should be doing it if they telling people what numbers to play. Yeah, they are. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, they. You know what? Now, don't y'all? These folks be listening to this stuff. They heard me talking about what this stuff was doing and not doing. They be listening. YouTube is listening. Believe me, they listening when you ain't think they listening. All everything listening with these phones. So when they say, "Oh, we better go in there and straighten that out," something is going wrong. You ain't. I just mentioned a lot of the stuff. I don't make a big deal out of it. Sometimes I just say it in it and say, "Okay, they'll fix it now," because they heard me talking about it. I still got a lot to learn, y'all. I only been doing this 6 months. Started in June, so it's still a lot to learn. They sent me something that I qualify for something. I'm like, I ain't figured out the rest of this stuff yet. I'll qualify for that later. I've been a master button and my whole channel be gone. I ain't gonna say I have a heart attack, but I have a fit, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. you say, sorry, listen to 4 years to never. Are they going to run it tonight? With okay, you say. Soon listening to. We just added 10 more years to numbers. Are they going to run it tonight? Huh? They might. They might not. They might. I don't think they listening. I know they got. They might have a little power over the Pick Three because they do an animation putting those numbers up. I don't know if you've seen that. I haven't seen a Pick Three drawing since I don't know when they started doing the animations. I just say, hey, ain't no sense of looking at it. I had more fun watching the balls pop up because I didn't feel they had no power over those. But when that animation came out, I kind of said, well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But like I said, after I started, I was tracking the numbers and just seeing it was gonna be a big difference from the numbers when they used to pop up from the machine and the animations, and it wasn't. Okay. Mike, you said it seemed to be rolling a little better. It looked like it stopped again for some reason. It's jumping, but it's not, the numbers is not, the comments not scrolling any faster. I don't know. Like maybe since I said they was listening, they said, "Oh, we better stop letting it scroll good then." You say that here? You're right, Mike. Yeah, man. Technology, something else. No, you cool. You cool. All right. So, what you all think about that? You think lives are a good thing for Pick Three for channels? I don't know nobody else do lives on Pick Three. That's what I was looking for. I know they do lives on a lot of other stuff on YouTube. And one is this, you think this live is helping gonna help? I'm sure I'm sure I know people can't be on there every day, and I know that's why I want to do it every day, Monday through Friday if I can. do it Monday through Friday if I can. Oh, well, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can explain anything with the system, and it don't take long. And anything extra, if I start 30 minutes early, um, I can show whoever needs to be shown if they know anything about Pick Three. What was your question, Ella? I must have missed it. The start scrolling slow. It looked like it just picked back up. Mm, okay, yeah. I'm still looking for it. Look like it's slowing up again. But, we make it do what it do. Okay. Scott, how you coming along with the system? Pretty good? We ran down the numbers from, let's see, so we ran down the numbers. It's stopping where I can't see. I see it says we ran down the numbers. We ran down the numbers from the draw number. Uh, it stopped on me. I can't read all of it. Your question, Ella. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with this. Mm. Oh, okay. Okay, Ella. Say, okay, Scott. Yeah, good, Scott. Ella draw. We run down the numbers from the draw number. Yeah, Ella. That's right. You run down the numbers from the drawing number with the 1-1 rundown. I got what you're saying now. Yeah, you do the 1-1 rundown from the draw number and find that number on the columns off the 22 numbers. Did you? Is that what you were asking, Ella? Okay, good. Okay, glad I answered that. Yeah. So, I know some people were saying they didn't understand how to do the track the pair with the triangle. I thought they probably gonna come on here in a little bit, but that's the only one I think might need to be explained a little bit more in detail. But once you get it, it's easy. And the trap, and the trap, man, that was pretty neat though. I got to, I still play it. see. Any more questions? I don't see, I don't know if this thing is locked up again or not. So how's everybody's day going so far? Oh yeah, it looks like it's picking back up. All right, how you doing? 69mag.com, futures here, data, all 84% matches. All right, glad to have you with us. Okay, all right. Once they left, yeah, we had the same thing here pretty much. Spam block. Oh, I need to remove it. I don't know how to do that. You might tell me how to do that. Okay. All righty. Thank you, Suna. Okay, Ella, you went back to 2022, see what number wasn't drawn, and those numbers should be played. Yes. Yep. Start looking at those to be played. And as you looking at those numbers and marking them off, you're gonna see that the numbers that didn't play in 2022 are pretty much the numbers that's gonna start hitting on your numbers. Oh, your day! I'm glad your day went well, Shine. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. It was kind of cold here in Missouri today. It was a little. What was it? I think it was yesterday was 70. Today is 30. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this weather. I think the best thing to do right now is stay out of it for me. I don't know. I went around asking everybody was it January yesterday. 70 degrees. But it was nice. It was nice to get out, not have to travel through snow like a lot of states are having. A lot of states are having it. Yeah. And so, yeah, on the lives you're going to get spam. They said YouTube was supposed to be doing something about the spam. I know a lot of guys were saying their channels was getting that spam. Not, I don't know how you stop it. Not yet, anyway. Or either just ride past them, and ignore them. I think that's what one guy does. But you know how it is you got to take the bitter with the sweet. Do what you can. Keep on rolling. That's how I do it. It's gonna always be something you got to fight up against. But hey, it keeps life interesting. What you say, Scott? Okay, right. You right. Extra views. You right, buddy. That's exactly what it is. Extra. Look at it in positive. Look at it in the positive. Every little bit helps, huh? Yeah, I'm still live, Mike. See there? That's what I'm talking about. Now I don't know what that's all about. Uh, you can hear me or not? You might have to go out and come back in, Mike. That's all. That's probably what you're gonna have to do. Just go out and come back in. Yeah. But like I say, I'll keep this going. I'm gonna keep it going. I mean, I think it's something different with pick three. I think um, a lot of I can't speak for everybody else, but I just like interacting with everybody and seeing how what I'm offering to everybody is working, and they're happy with it, and we win in this money. That's all I can say. We win in this money with the system, and everybody's uh, uh, 2023 be real good, and 2024 and 2025, as far as I'm concerned, if it comes to pick three. But we can't, just think we're gonna get. Well, you could get. I know you can put $100 in Missouri on a number, and you get 60 grand. So, oh, Champagne, wait, you right, Sooner. Uh, yeah, yeah, we could, but we ain't. I mean, you can track numbers down real good. You can track front pairs down. You'll see when they hit. And the only thing about it is that all the numbers rotate different in all the states. Ain't no one size fit all. Ain't no one strategy, no one system gonna fit all. Well, if you're tracking the 1,000 numbers, you can't help but that size fit all. But if you're using different strategies where you can't see what's going on with all 1,000 numbers at a time, then that ain't gonna fit. That ain't gonna fit. Thanks, Suna. And then I realized that the people. That's why I said I was gonna do it Monday through Friday, because I know people are busy. This is a time when people are really, really busy. You say, right? That was crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Mike. But you back on now, good. Yeah, I think I heard somebody else have issues, and they just told them to go out and come back in. I watch a lot of YouTube, try to see if I can find anything to help my channel be better. Uh, Once you start watching it, your skill set is gonna get better and better. Yeah, your shining bright. Your skill set will get better, and especially lining up the numbers, and matching the mirrors up. You can eat now. I don't think one thing I didn't mention, like Mike. Well, Mike might have seen it. Did you see Mike that 25, that 250, that 25 front pair that I had on there, and that 70 front pair was mirrors of each other? I noticed that, but I don't think I mentioned it to everybody at the time. I said, "Dang, that 70 and that 25 mirror each other on the front end," and that's why that 701 and all that started coming when that 250 hit. I was looking at that, and I said, "Wow!" And that's what I mean. You can mirror the pairs and know why you playing the pairs if they mirrored and came, because one or the other got to come. You know. You can mirroring the numbers and tracking the actual numbers. You'll see so much. Let's see. I came here and I got through off. Okay. It came up, disappeared. Wow. And the one, my laptop working better yesterday, and now it looks like it's just slowed up again. So I can't see the comments. But what I'm saying, the pairs, you can mirror your pairs, like that 2-5 and that 70 was a pair. And that's what I mean by tracking the numbers. You're always going to know what numbers to play and how to play them, and especially when you're looking at the mirrors. If you look at my tutorial, you'll see that each column number has its opposite in each column. That's powerful. Wow, that's powerful. because at a glance you can see what numbers fail and if it's opposite fail, or if either the numbers, either the numbers fail on the opposite, or if it's four numbers in a column that mirror each other having failed, all at a glance. That's what I loved about it. And then after I started tracking the pairs, just like I said, that 2-5 front and that 7-0, they mirror each other, and I realized that. So you increase your skill set as you use the system, because the system is easy to understand, so it don't really take a lot of thinking to it. It just just check it off and study it a little bit, and you start seeing things. Oh, you like chart 5, the doubles? Okay. Oh, okay, the 005, the 116, the 227. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I look at 400, the column 4 too, pretty much on me. Uh, but like I said, the number's going to rotate different, so the column's going to vary which ones is going to hit the best. Like, you say, I can hear you. I got thrown in the matrix. Okay. No, okay, I got you. Missouri Lottery. Oh, okay, I hear you, Mike. Missouri Lottery is hearing us. Okay. Okay, use that sentence. What if the number comes out more than once in the same draw, like 1, 2, 3, even back to back? If the 1, 2, 3, the same draw back to back, like both evening or midday, you just check them off. You be aware that it came out. It can happen. I just check them off. Now, one thing I haven't seen and I haven't seen it come out 3 times back to back. I don't know if nobody else seen that in their state where in 3 separate days a number come out 3 times straight. That's right. So many doubles that haven't played from 2020. Oh, not this Scott. Okay. Oh, this Ella. Yeah, Ella. Well, there are so many doubles that did not play. There's no need to chase them. Okay, is that many doubles that didn't play last year for you guys? But what you want to look at, Ella, on the doubles that didn't play, find the ones that mirror each other, if you know what I mean by mirror, that didn't play. Those the main ones you want to look at, like the mirror of the 775, 770 is 225. Okay? Look for the mirrors in those doubles that didn't play. You know what I'm talking about, Ella? Make sure you pair them up. Those are the ones you want to look to play. Yep, right. They just crossed paths. Okay, I'm glad you got that. Yeah, that's how I do it. When there's a lot of doubles or numbers like that, I look for the mirrors in those and that haven't played out of the bunch. Yeah. Hey, Lorenzo, what's going on, buddy? Lorenzo, glad to see you can make it. But yeah, And then too, you can do the same thing with the front. Like I say, the front and the back pairs um, that mirror each other, that don't fall for the law average. To cut down on the numbers you're looking at to play, especially after the year. I had that too when I used to have a lot of numbers, and I say, wow. And then I started noticing that those was the ones that was hitting, was the mirrors that hadn't failed. Shannon Brand. I have back on 29, it wasn't straight. It was 791 came out 1, 12, 13, and 114. Wow, so you have 791 that ain't came out? So, I don't know if I understand what you're saying there, Shining Bright. You say I have back on 2009. It was straight. It was 791. Okay, came out 112, 113, and 114. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. You forgot to play it. All right. I know that's right, Mike. Good night, buddy. Okay, so the 917. You play a straight box. Okay, Mike, I hear you. I hear you. I'm looking for it, buddy. Yeah, yeah. We'll be going to the bank together, but we ain't gonna tell nobody what bank, right? Okay, Shannon Bright. That 917. I'm not sure if I'm getting what. Okay, it came out back. Oh, it came out back to back. Oh yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, that a number. They do come out back to back like that. Um, but you just mark it off. Um, that happens a couple of times out of the year, maybe 3, 4 times out of the year that a number come back to back. Oh, I got you, Mike. I know that feeling, bro. I know that feeling. You'll be safe out there, buddy. I try to get in for dark. Oh, you didn't know what to do with me? Well, to be truthful with you, I wouldn't have known what to do with it either if it wasn't for the system that I came up with. It seemed like it fell in my hand. And I say, this is exactly what I'm looking for, Ella, this book. I've had a lot of people tell me they didn't had this book for 3 or 4 years and didn't know what to do with it. Okay, Mike, be safe. Take your time, too. I sound like granddad, though. Be safe out there. Take your time. Don't rush. Thanks, Mike, for coming. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people said they had this book, but like I said, I wouldn't have known what to do with it. It got other strategies in it, but like I said, if you're not looking at all 1,000 numbers, to me, and from my experience, you're playing in the dark to me. I don't care. I don't care how. No, I don't see no other way to look at it. But it's been good. It's been working for me. I'm happy with the results. I think that's why I came to share it and didn't know I was going to be going this far with it day by day. That's why I say everything a step at a time. That's how I can stay married for 35 years, taking it a day at a time. 35 years of marriage, one day at a time. You know you're going to have your good days and bad days. But all right, family. You say LA, man. Right, yeah. It's life is strange, man. Like I say, you can go to bed on top of the world and wake up with the world on top of you, all in a twinkle of an eye. Makes you real thankful and appreciative. All right, all right, family. Is there any more questions? If not, then we're gonna call it tonight, I guess. I appreciate everybody coming out and participating. I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, okay, Lacey Stone. All right, you just getting in there. How you doing today, Lance Stone? Glad to have you with us. You have any questions or anything I can help you with, Lance? I don't know. But look like the feed is stopping. I don't know. It's slow or something. Okay. Oh, I appreciate it. Uh, to be truthful with you, I don't know where this leading to. It's like it's all coming together somehow for me. It's like I'm just something leading me and I'm going with it. Uh, uh, yes, you all are so welcome. I'll be here. I want everybody to get this and I just feel we can make money with Pick Three. I don't really, like I say, I don't invest my time with anything else. It's all. But Pick Three, you can track the 1,000 numbers. All right. So, Lance, is there anything you need? Happy New Year, Lance. All right. Oh, okay. Everybody's coming on. I guess this thing is sending out. All right, but LZ, B33LZ, how you doing? Peace and love. All righty. All right. How you doing? Good to see you with us. Yeah, I know what you mean about taking it, but you just the thing is you'll be able to be patient. You start watching the numbers, you'll see how they really fall, and then you realize is playing every day trying to catch like that is not where it's set up. Like I say, you got 1,000 numbers. You only got 365 days. You got 365 days in a year, and out of that 365 days, you only get to get one number, and you still gonna have 635 numbers left. You ain't gonna touch. You ain't gonna tic tac toe your way to. You ain't gonna date some your way to. You ain't gonna flip your way to. You ain't gonna do none of that. You got to watch the 1,000 numbers. See what they're doing. When you see a pattern off them columns, the 1,000 numbers, when you see those mirrors and how those numbers are falling, then you're dealing with the actual numbers and the actual patterns. Oh, okay. Waiting on the twos. I hear you. But that's it. I mean, and like once you start seeing, like I said, you're only gonna get a third of the numbers. So if you're playing 10 numbers exact, 365 days out of that year, on average, and you're gonna see that you're gonna hit at the most maybe 4 of those numbers exact, and that's what you're up against. So the thing is knowing what you're up against with the numbers. You know, and that's when I start being a better player. I can say that, and winning better. Because I knew that I just had to hold on to those numbers, especially when I could see one of the columns wouldn't hit for on 90 days or 120 days, a whole column. And you know, a whole column with 10, that's 60 numbers. So if I was playing 60 numbers off that column, I wasn't hitting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to look at that, Scott. I used to look at what is that, full moon, new moon, when you get the triples and stuff. I don't know if I hit any time on that. I used to do the full moon and new moon, the 447 and the 774. And the only time I did hit it is when I had tracked and seen that the 447 and 774 hadn't came out. But other than that, I wasn't hitting it off no full moon and all that. No, I wasn't doing that. But you know, well, I used to do. They have numbers for full moons, especially triples. They say for full moons and stuff like that. But like I say, once you start tracking, and all the numbers patterns gonna run different in all the states. You'll see on the numbers. Yeah, I like certain numbers bring certain numbers, like the 358 bring triple eights, or other numbers bring other numbers. But I tend to find out it's just the way they rotate, mostly, often than not. That's why I say I don't do nothing with triples too much until basically end of the year. But triple twos is a good one. But like I say, the front pairs, back pairs, you'll see more tracking the numbers as far as triples, things like that. Those eights in Northcutt, the eights they say is about due, but and twos. A lot of people play triple. I used to play triples a lot. I really did. Triple zeros, triple twos, triple fours, triple sevens. There's a lot of good triples that people play. But to hit the triples good too, and know how they come, and you really have to have a tracking system. Because I have hit triples with the system, but I don't mostly focus on triples. I have my choice. Thank you, B33LC. Yeah, thank you. I hope so. I hope this is a good. I'm happy with it. And I wanted to share it. I always wanted to share it. It wasn't, to be truthful with y'all, it wasn't about a money thing with me about this. It was just something I knew that would help people, and it was just something that I wanted to share. Excuse me. And so, especially with Pick 3, because I knew it was doable and it was teachable. And when I came up with the system, I just wanted to get it out. And I'm blessed. Like I say, I'm a blessed man. Well, like full circle. And I just wanted to get it to as many people as I could get it to. And it looked like it's happening. And yeah, tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and understanding. And it's so simple. That's what I like about it. I like it because it's simple and ain't hard to understand, and everything in actual numerical order. Like I said, the only one is the triangle might be a little bit confusing, but once you do it a couple of times, you'll know how to find any of those 1,000 numbers in it. Yeah. And once you got it down, you'll be able to track triples. You'll really be able triples and doubles. You'll be able to look at them closer to pretty much know when to hit those. Because if like I say, in any of y'all states that y'all track it, and this year and a 0-0 front don't come out or 0-0 back near December, be sure to call me so I can play them triple zeros wherever y'all at. Or 8 front or 8 back don't come out year. Yeah, please call me. Because out of 3 times out of year coming, 9 out of 10, they're going to come in that last month. Or 2023 if don't come. And that's what I mean by tracking. You can't get that with just the tic-tac-toe, date sums and grids and all that. You can't get it. Yeah. Like I said, I had an issue with 777s. I hit those, but for 3 months, no 7 failed for 3 months. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait a minute, I had to go back and look at all the numbers. I said, ain't no 7 for 3 months. And quite naturally, 7-7 front and 7-7 back had failed. If no 7s failed with no number for 3 months. And them 7s, when they start rolling, they didn't stop rolling. The 777s. I couldn't believe it. Oh, okay. 447799225500. You mean they ain't the front and back pair ain't failed? Scott, on those numbers? Oh, you talking to somebody else at Ellery? Okay, all right. At Ellery, okay. Yeah, I must not be able to see some of the comments rolling up. Okay. Oh, I got you. Oh, man. Wow. From Maryland. All right. Okay, family. I'm gonna get ready to close it down. I think everybody's, I don't know if this comment thing is not scrolling right, but I'm about to say good night. If any got any more questions or anything before I close it down, I'll be back tomorrow, Lord's will. Okay. All righty. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Peace and love. Plum Pinnacle, peace and love. God bless. And like I always say, your struggles, your strength will always be in your struggles. Good night. You're so welcome. Everybody's so welcome. Thank you all for coming out.